What is going on, everybody, and welcome to a brand new Trading to Glory video, which is a big milestone today because it's the first ever Trading to Glory video that has been sponsored. Gamers Class has been nice enough to sponsor our video, so go ahead and give them a look.
The main thought behind every game plan is that it can last for 90 minutes, so you should be able to play it from the first minute to the last minute. This course is targeted to people that really want to improve against other players in every aspect, also going through some set pieces, some skill moves. The main things here are L2 and also R2, so always want to get close. When we get close and just waiting for his next move. My name is Ivan Lapagne, also known as BorasLegend. This is my Gamers Class.
What is going on, everybody, and welcome to a brand new episode of Trading to Glory. Today, we're going to be talking about a couple of things that are more so breaking news, I guess you could say, with Team of the Week packs being leaked in the Ultimate Team code, which means we'll probably see Ultimate Team packs either today, the video that this video goes up, or the next day. On Friday. Could be either day, but given the fact that it popped up in the code tonight, I imagine it'll come out today, but EA can do whatever they want with that. So we're not going to focus on when it's going to come out too much. Unless it doesn't come out today, then we can take advantage of that and the panic selling. Nonetheless, guys, we'll get into that a little later in the episode. First, we got to talk about what we went and invested in the last episode. So we picked up a bunch of Furlan Mendy for like 22 to 24,000 coins in the last episode, and I think I got around 25 of them when it was combined before Sunday night bidding and the second wave investing. Second wave investing is a investing method that I kind of developed over the last few weeks. I mentioned it a couple weeks ago that I was trying it out and it works really, really well. So I want to share that with you guys so you can take advantage of it at least every Sunday night / Monday morning and possibly other times in Ultimate Team as well. But how it works on Sunday night is that squad battle rewards, they drop at 7 p.m. Eastern, and that's midnight UK time. So you've got an hour where you snipe all the supply and bid on all the supply. That's just Sunday night bidding. Obviously a trading method that we've been doing for quite a while. But second wave investing is basically where we wait 5 hours and the demand kind of disappears. Sure, the supply from squad battle rewards is lower, but what you see is Europe starts to wake up, Germany, France, and Spain and the UK. That's a pretty big demographic of who plays FIFA. So a lot of those people are waking up and opening their packs and putting those cards back onto the market. But what you don't see from earlier on the night is that demand from earlier. So there's actually a really good opportunity to pick up cards really late in the night. So I picked up some Furlan Mendy that way. And then I also picked up 30 Paredes. Now, obviously it's like 4 a.m. when I'm doing this. So I just kind of went through and bought 3 straight pages of Paredes for what he went for. It was 1,000 coins. He went up to 2.4K. Now, unfortunately, I don't have my transfer list to show you right now because I actually recorded this video already and the audio was really, really bad. But I'll go ahead and take some screenshots from that video and put them on the screen right now. Obviously, it doesn't show too much, but that's basically the transfer list from earlier today. Now what I've got on my transfer list is a couple of informs sold. Some of this is because I'm selling into the hype of the Team of the Week leak that has been circulating through Reddit and Twitter and the community in general. You see that leak circulating through, and a couple of our informs have went up from discard price like Moonham up to a couple thousand coins more, so 13.25, 13.5 thousand coins on Munayin. I also flipped a couple of 85 rated cards, and then I've got some 83s on my transfer list. But unless you were like in the first 5 minutes of that leak, you really didn't get in on very many deals. So we're just going to go ahead and put that aside. We're going to talk about my Nelson Semedo investment, my Furlan Mendy investment, and then we're going to talk about what happened to my other Mendys. So I sold those Furlan Mendys for 29 to 35,000 coins. The ones that were 35K were the ones with shadow cards on it, and then like 32K for anchors, and then 29 or 30K for the rest of them. But I bought them all for like 22 to 24K. Those cards rose, and I explained this in the last episode, because of the Vinicius Jr. hype That was one of them. And then 2 was because he was just naturally low from the promotion. And after a couple of days of no SBC content that gives packs in return, sure, we've had a couple player SBCs, and then today we had another SBC with we had the Willian, and then we had I can't remember the one today, but nonetheless, it wasn't a pack SBC, so the supply really hasn't been dropping for Ferland Mendy's on the market, and I thought, yeah, let's go and sell that for 29K. What happened was the Willian did end up dropping instead of Vinicius, and Ferland Mendy really didn't drop in price all that much. He went from like 29, 30K to about 27,000 coins. It wasn't until today where he started dropping a lot more because people were opening packs for the new Team of the Week. We've also got a little bit of panic with the Team of the Week SBC, so the market's kind of taking a dip in general, just slightly right now. And in the back of our mind, we're also keeping track of how far Black Friday is out right now. But I picked up a Ferland Mendy for a Thursday flip. Thursday flipping is basically where you pick up some cards that are meta that you think are going to rise during Foot Champions and Division Rival rewards. Now, in general, cards that are just meta will most likely just rise on these days, and you'll be able to make profit, and you'll probably want to get in on those investments before Thursday, especially if you're going to use them in your team as well. But the cards that rise even more are the cards that are out of packs, which isn't an example here with Nelson Semedo or Mendy, but it could be an example if I picked up an Ousmane Dembele, who's out of packs right now. It could be an example with this Andrew Robertson card I picked up, and he's out of packs because he's obviously got a new informed card as well. You can also pick up cards that are currently in the RTTF, like Ousmane Dembele, as I said. So you pick those cards up. What happens is, from the Division Rivals and the Weekend League rewards, there's more buying power on the market. And with the demand for Weekend League, which is coming up shortly after those Div Rival rewards on Friday, the Weekend League begins. So you're going to see demand for building teams, and those players just rise in price. So you want to buy those cards on Wednesday, maybe Tuesday, and pick them up, sell them on Thursday or Friday. I really like Friday for selling, as long as there's no promos or anything dropping on Friday. Friday is a decent day to sell because you got some impatient people that'll dump them all on Thursday, and you might have to wait a little bit longer. But if they rise on Thursday, go ahead and take that profit. Don't get me wrong. So that's basically what our transfer list is currently filled with. We've got 2.5 million coins to work with, and we've got Bundesliga Player of the Month coming up. So we're going to talk about what are our investments for Bundesliga Player of the Month. Personally, I think the ones that you're going to want to look at are sort of in between the 80 and 82 rated range, and then the 86 and 88 rated range. Because right now the 83 to 85 rated range is inflated. We've got this new Team of the Week SBC coming, and whether it drops on Thursday or it drops on Friday, it's going to have a huge effect on the market. And in previous years, what we've seen for the requirements are something along the lines of an 83 rated team for an untradeable Team of the Week card, or an 83 rated team and 2 Team of the Week cards for a tradable Team of the Week SBC. And that's what we've seen in the past. So I can't imagine it'll be too different coming into this year. If it is, obviously we're going to have to adapt quickly to it. But that's basically what I'm expecting the requirements to be, which means that Joshua Kimmich isn't going to be too affected by that. Maybe a little bit, people going with 86s so that they can go with a bunch of 81s and 80s, but generally if they want to go with some higher ratings, they'll go 84 or 85, and 86 is a little bit out of the range. But Joshua Kimmich right now, I really do enjoy this as an investment, and I'm probably going to be picking up during Division Rival rewards and throughout the day on Thursday. Because this card is still, it's only 86 rated. It's currently going for like 13,000 coins. And the big part about it is it's German and it's Bayern and it's right back. So you've got a couple different things about this card. One, Gnabry is most likely to win Bundesliga, but don't get me wrong. We thought it was going to be Vinicius Jr. for the fan vote. We thought it was probably going to be Ben Yedder for the League One Player of the Month, and then it ended up being Thiago Silva off of the fan vote. And so Bundesliga, let's say it's wide open, but we'll lean towards Gnabry. Definitely take it with a grain of salt. Either way, this is still an 86 rated card that is German in Bundesliga. It's going to have a little bit of hype for the Bundesliga Player of the Month, which should drop on Friday. So if you're picking it up throughout Thursday, you might be able to, one, sell it overnight for a couple K profit on the Friday, or you could hold this card until the SBC drops, because there's not a lot of risk on this one. Now, one thing that I haven't been stressing very much this year is sell into the hype, and it's something that I've done. With that Ferland Mendy, I sold into the hype before the Vinicius or the Willian ever dropped. Now, it did take me by surprise that the Vinicius Jr. didn't drop, but I wasn't really expecting that Ferland Mendy to rise a ton on the Vinicius Jr. because I knew that there's only going to be a handful of people that do it if there's 200,000 coins to complete, right? So that was something that I kept in the back of my head. I was like, is this Ferland Mendy really going to rise that much? It's not going to rise like a Ter Stegen. I'm going to go ahead and sell into the hype because 95% of the time you should do that. And if I tell you guys to make an investment, 95% of the time, just assume that I'm saying make that investment and sell into the hype. Don't hold that and put your coins in the hands of EA. Don't put your coins in the hands of League One Player of the Month, the League One whoever chooses the Player of the Month, because that's not EA. Don't put your coins in their hands. Don't put the coins in EA's hands. All right, don't put your coins in the SBC guys' hands. All right, make sure to sell in the hype to guarantee your own profit and move on to your next investment. That's what I gotta stress to you guys. But for this Kimmich, it might be in the 5%. Here's the reason why. These 85s and 84s are in huge demand right now, which means that they're going to be inflated for at least the next few days throughout the weekend, which means the 86s can't really go below what the 85s are, which is already 8,000 coins. So it's at a decent buffer, and on top of that, Bundesliga Player of the Month will come out, and if that is a reasonable price, one, this Kimmich will rise because it'll probably be useful for the SBC. Two, he gets a hyperlink with Gnabry. One thing is, a lot of times they go with a brick card in the SBC. So it's like German, Bundesliga, and Bayern, and it's a brick spot. So who gets a hyperlink with that? Kimmich. But also Kimmich gets a hyperlink with the Gnabry in play. So it's just a good card in general. But here's the thing, there's a lot of different investments for Bundesliga, and I gotta be careful with staying specific investments, because what I've seen in the community recently is a lot of people will go in on a simple, specific investment that one trader says, and then everybody hops on the bandwagon without really thinking about it first. And what happens to that card is, yes, it rises, and yes, you can make profit if you sell in the hype, which is why I encourage that. You're not putting the coins in the hands of other dumb investors either. But you got these, Timmies, these noobs that are holding these cards until the SBC drops. The SBC doesn't require it. It crashes in price, and traders get hate because they put their coins in the hands of EA, which I don't want our community to turn into what's been happening to other trading communities, all right? On this channel, we're all out here to make profit together, I'm not trying to have some of my viewers make good profit and then some of my viewers lose coins, although that's gonna happen, but we all gotta build our coins up together, and that's what the community is all about, guys. So hopefully I've put together some different ideas for you guys to make profit. Obviously, pull the trigger on what you think is gonna be the best for you. Think about it for yourself. If you disagree with me, don't go with that investment. I've been wrong before, and I have lost coins at certain times during the year. Although I've probably made profit on about every investment except for, I think it was 2. I did lose a little bit coins on the RTTF Allen about a week ago, so I did lose about 100K there. And then I did lose some coins a couple weeks ago on something. I can't remember what it was, but it dropped from like 22K to 18K. I can't remember what it was, but I had like 10 of them, and I lost about 40,000 coins there as well. So I'm not always right, guys. Make sure you guys are thinking about it yourself, and if you agree with me, go in on the investment as well. It's up to you. But this is what I'm going to go in with. I've got these PTOM Kramerches that I'm probably going to just flip overnight. Semedo and Mendy, I'm probably going to sell late in the night or early in the morning to the day that this video goes up for a Thursday flip. Just go ahead and get them out of the club. Same thing for Robertson. This Benitez card is a discard investment. So when it comes to discard investment, guys, you've got no risk on a discard investment. If you pick up a card for 10,500 and I can quick sell that for nearly 10,200, I'm risking like 300 to 400 coins per card. And if I have how many Benitez? I got like 9 there, and then I got another 5 there. So 14 Benitez, and I lose 300, 400 coins per card, right? I'm gonna lose 4,000 coins, 5,000 coins if I just quick sell all of them. So I'm risking 4,500 coins, but if they go up to 12,000 coins or 13,000 coins, let's say it rises to 13k like the Munayin just did, and I got all those for about 11k or less. So that card already rose. This Benitez rises to 13,000 coins. After tax, it's about 2k per card, and I make 28,000 coins. So I'm risking 4,000 coin loss versus a 28k rise on a discard investment. Obviously, that's not a bad idea to throw your coins at, especially if you have so many coins sitting like I am right now. Now, you might ask, Elite, why are you sitting on so many coins? The market seems low. It might be a great time to invest. Now, although the market seems a little bit low right now, it's really not. I think it's relatively stable. To be honest, I don't think I'm going to fall into the hype of, oh, there's a market crash during Road to the Final. Oh, no, because what I think is going to happen is Black Friday is just around the corner. We are literally 2 weeks away right now from Black Friday, and that's about when people on YouTube start to panic. Now, obviously, we've been talking about Black Friday for a week and a half now. Our channel stays one step ahead. You guys are staying one step ahead of the rest of the guys that are investing and preparing for Black Friday. So I'm going to stay relatively liquid and wait until, somebody big on YouTube. Obviously, I'm not that big on YouTube. Matt HD Gamer is probably going to drop Black Friday, market crashes coming, stuff like that. I will be uploading content. Other people will be uploading content on Black Friday. And that's going to spread throughout the community. People are going to start selling their teams, and that's going to cause a lot bigger of a drop and a true market crash as we get really close to Black Friday. We're going to talk about Black Friday in depth in a future video, guys. But that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.